Greetings gamers! So Microsoft has finally decided to stop producing the Xbox 360. After the intro, we're going to talk about what it means for you and what it means for games coming out. Stay tuned. So finally, after 10 years, Microsoft says it's enough is enough. We're stopping to produce the Xbox 360. Now, like I say, this console has been out for over 10 years now, and there's been plenty of different editions. As you can see in the images, I've got 3 different editions there as it is. So it's about time that the Xbox 360 was finally put to rest and buried in a coffin and buried underground. However, obviously what it means for games coming out, if you do still have a 360, it means you're pretty much going to have to be upgrading to an Xbox One anytime soon. Because with a total, I think it was 3 games that came out this year that was out on the 360. Obviously, there's not a lot of games that are going to be producing for it. So not only is it just the fact that the games aren't coming out, but Xbox has stopped producing them. Finally, you know, we might stop hearing about the red ring of death that you got on your Xbox. But hey, look guys, bad news for anybody that does have a 360, because it does mean they're obviously going to have to be upgrading to the Xbox One sooner rather than later. However, it's not completely bad news. The reason why I say this is because obviously PlayStation is coming out with their new console codenamed Neo. They must love the Matrix. So basically what's happening is, obviously if PlayStation's doing that, Xbox is going to be producing their own console. Who knows, maybe they'll call it Mr. Smith. But maybe the Xbox, it might be a good time for people to go through and actually think about upgrading at that point, because obviously the Xbox One, or the standard one, will be dropping in price. God, there's a lot of Matrix references in these new consoles, isn't there? One, Neo, Smith. Anyway, so basically, yeah. So what's happening is, obviously, as they go through, they release the new console that theoretically is going to be released at E3. The Xbox One will drop in price, allowing people to seamlessly transfer from the 360 to the Xbox One at a discounted rate. Now, obviously, you know, if you still have an Xbox 360, I'm not saying pack it up and bury it in your backyard. But at the end of the day, sooner or later, these consoles will slowly start to degrade, and obviously there's going to be no more production of the 360. Now, I also have been speaking to EB Games here in Australia. They have said that they will keep selling the pre-owned consoles for a few years yet. So guys, don't freak out. It's not like it's the end of the world and, you know, everybody needs to go and stock up on water and food right now. It is something that will be slowly phased out, but it just means that obviously with the new games coming out, obviously none of them are going to be on the 360. Everything's going to be going to the Xbox One or Xbox 2, whatever it's going to be called. Mr. Smith. I reckon we should call it Mr. Smith. So yeah, obviously all the new games will be coming out on that. Games like Titanfall 2, obviously I don't think that'll be coming out on 360. But obviously we'll have to wait for the 12th of June to figure that out. But guys, yeah, look, obviously at the end of the day, it just means that games will be coming out and going to be making it on Xbox One and not on the 360 anymore. No big shock, considering it's 10 years old. Now, obviously, guys, if this video is helpful, please click like. If the video is not helpful, please click the X up the top. Also, guys, leave a comment in the section below. What do you think about Microsoft stop producing the Xbox 360? Is it good, bad, ugly? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, guys, remember to subscribe for all the videos that we make regarding gaming content. I will be uploading a video shortly after this, guys, regarding PlayStation's Neo, letting you know what we know or what we've been informed regarding it. Obviously, do treat these as hearsay rumours until it's released by PlayStation in concrete. But some information has been leaked regarding it, guys. And obviously, like I say, hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the Microsoft stop producing the 360. And I will see you guys playing games. Have a great night. Enjoy!